Okay, so I wanted to almost won 12K, okay, and was just two exact score. One ended up 3-0, and I put 2-0. The other one I had it, and I felt absolutely nothing. Thank God, that's a good sign. Maybe I'll take back the money that I lost. A share of billions. That's another long story. When you do a wrong mistake. Now, the experience I had of Saprissa, I think I mentioned, but I want to talk about it here, of being a snake. And I was a snake in a vision. And I remember I took a hit by miscalculations of dreams, and I pray God what was gonna win, and the game was about to start, so it wasn't the day. Usually I get it in the night, the next morning, so I wanted to take my revenge. They won 0-2, but I was a snake, and I went easy to right to left, and just like a soccer field, the grass was not too high, but I was actually a snake. I remember when I was in high school thinking, would it be great to be one day that, and one day that, and one day this animal, or stuff like that, just for the experience. And I actually felt it, but I must admit, it was just dumb. You know, I was a lonely snake, and I went like this through the grass. The grass was not too high. It was funny because the grass is kind of big from what you are, not too much because it was a football field, but it was a bit funny. You know, it looks more alive. The grass from the look down. So the other stuff yesterday I did mention of Inter Milan. Don't come here, black and blue. I mentioned a guy with my name, almost Milan or something, that played, and it was a gold field. I mentioned this, I put his picture, and it did work. They won 2-0. They had a score white sheet. But the other one, when I heard in the dream, I'm like, okay, this is a draw, because the guy says don't come here, but he's not going, just like not preaching the word of God, like a big woman that I saw yesterday when I was thinking about this, and her garden in front of her house. She didn't told me nothing, but I was thinking about this, and I looked on my left, I saw this. All those kind of women, "Don't come here," they would say, but they don't preach the word, so it's a draw. And it did happen, and it was times 19. Usually it's about times 10, but I changed the bookie, which was better. And the other stuff is, I think, because of the high of that team scoring, they even put up better odds, and I got a piece of it, but I just put the 200 of the big four I got, and catching them back, and I put it very late. If I had put it before, but because I kind of chased them up. Anyways, it is what it is. Hope you got a piece of it times 20, so it's nice, especially in the game. This is done. Last night, man, was raining, being outside, man. And the place I go, the jerk off who takes the money, or the guy who takes the money, the gardener of that place, he stayed too long, so I couldn't stay behind the water. I took the long walk. I heard I shouldn't, and I got woke up with a dream in the middle of the night, which just got worse. And I slept there on a chair late. Received a couple winners, but it was impossible to grasp it because I was too tired. So I'm really gonna rent something after a year. I'm not gonna be rich without it. To rest, man, especially when it's something new. But I hate Toronto. I'm not gonna stay in that pollution place. This is a diary that somebody that sees the future by the gift of God.